All right, so this is something I've wanted to do for a couple of days now. Compare the O1 holder to the new unreleased R1 holder. Uh, Basically what we're going to do is we'll look at the bottom and then work our way up from the top, and then also talk about the rocker system in it too. Starting at the bottom, on the original O1 you had the polymer chassis with the steel or aluminum inserts. One side was rounded, the other side was squared. Usually not an issue with that. Some of the newer ones, some people have been complaining that they're actually, the square side is spinning inside the encapsulated end for the squares. On the new R1s, you can see it's an aluminum lower. We have a completely square end on one side and a completely square end on the other side. So this is nice. It doesn't matter which way you orientate your axles. Again, with the lower, the original was 3 or 4 wheels of all the same size. The 3 wheels would be the same size, and then it would change the front wheel for the advanced setup. On the new R1, you can see it's a high-low setup, 80-80, 76-76, and these are both large frames. So they're very similar. Taking a look inside, we'll move them off like this. You can see they still use the same bushing system. One has an Allen head with a double bushing on the original O1. The newer one is a more, I'd say, polished setup. It's an Allen head with a single bushing that's encapsulated on the top, into the top frame. Also, inside for the rocker plate, you have the white rocker plates, which you do get a second set of when you order them. But again, this is all within the aluminum and then the polymer upper. Pretty nice setup. Sometimes you'll see on these, this top bolt will spin. Also, a lot of the people have been saying now they're not getting the wrenches to hold on to that bushing anymore. So as we look a little bit further, these are both, again, larges. You can see the different mounting patterns. Move this one over here. You have the 2 toe pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outer, 1, 2, 3 on the inner, and then on the back, on the heel, you have the 1 front, and then the 4 backs in the 1 center. And that's on the original. On the newer one, you have 1 in the toe, and then you have 3 on each side. And then in the back, you have 6, as opposed to the 6 that you had before that just changed the orientation a little bit. Also, you'll notice that in the backs, they have a little bit of a bevel. So they've actually incorporated the washer system of the old O1 that you would need into the holder itself. And flip this over, you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about. The old ones, they were a little bit thin, and they had perfect circles. The newer upper plates being a little thicker, and they're actually oblong. So that'll help you when you're drilling your holes to mount. Looking at them side by side, there's probably, in the heel, there's probably about 1/8 of an inch on the old O1. And in the toe, the new one's probably about 1/8 of an inch higher. So the heel's a little lower, toe's a little higher, heel's a little higher, toe's a little lower. Looking at the upper, again, the old ones use these slots with the steel inserts to actually allow the chassis to rock back and forth. The new one removes that entire system and relies solely on this rocker plate. So that's just kind of a basic overview. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely let me know. Didn't want to go too crazy with all the information. One big question we're getting is weight. Yes, they are lighter. I don't actually have a scale that shows the weight difference, but I will say that it's probably about I'd say 20 to 25% lighter without any wheels. You're dropping a lot of plastic. You're using aluminum, which is very light. You're dropping some bushings. And then also the steel hardware that's in here for the rocker plate. So again, these are unreleased. They're not available yet. And they are awesome. So stay tuned, and we'll have some more pictures and information on them. Thank you.